It's my mass attire for the day. And it kind of perfectly translates into what I'm talking about today. I found a transferable skill set from health and fitness, diet and exercise, to the ideal morals that I have in Catholicism, coupled with the doctrine of conscience. In the fitness world, a plant-based diet is ideal. If veganism is possible, maybe with supplementation, that's what you do. It's longevity. You can reverse damage that has been done, and all that. But most people can't perfectly adhere to a vegan diet. I know I can't. So I picked and choose the things I can screw up on. Some of my cheat foods are really nasty dairy, milk, and meat with cheese, and sometimes even just straight up pizza. I don't do that all the time, but it lets the pressure out of the boiler because when I'm trying to be perfect, it's counterproductive to getting healthy. Getting healthy is more about consistency, showing up in the kitchen, showing up in the gym, and refusing to stop showing up. Realizing that you're not going to hit these ideals. You're not going to run 3 5Ks a week every week. You're not going to hit every body part twice every week. And that's okay. If you're trying to do that every week, the moment you don't, it's going to be this all or nothing thinking to where it's like, if I can't be perfect, I'm not going to do it at all. The same is true for Catholic morality. If I can't stay completely sexually pure, if I can't watch my mouth all the time, and oh, I said this, I offended this person, and I hurt this person, blah, blah, blah. If you go black and white thinking where I'm a complete loser, I gotta run to confession every week, I gotta make special appointments for confession because I thought too long about this, I got too angry, I became resentful, and all this nonsense, this dehumanizing nonsense, you're going to fall off the wagon. You're going to stop showing up. That happened to me countless times, whether in health and fitness, counseling, spirituality programs, my mass attendance, stuff like that. You can't shoot perfectionism on this side of heaven. You will fail. That's the all or nothing thinking, and I think it's a trap of the enemy that if you can't be perfect, you're not good enough. So the doctrine of conscience being grace. And when I learned that in health and fitness, that I can have that big pizza when I'm not supposed to, even on a non-cheat day. I can skip working out or just walk someday because I don't have it in me to run. That doesn't mean I'm a failure. I'm still showing up. I'm still heading towards a goal. Um, the recovery world has a great slogan of progress, not perfection. And later on, it was changed to progress toward perfection. And there's a great book called Spirituality of Imperfection where it talks about always shooting for the ideal. If the world was perfect, this is what I would do. Realizing that you just got to make progress. And I think honestly, the only progress you really have to maintain is just showing up and showing up and showing up. I'm come from an addict alcoholic family, tremendously traumatized with PTSD. That's in remission, and I've got 7+ years in sobriety. I'm in the best shape of my life, yada, yada, yada. But I didn't get there by being perfect. In fact, when I was trying to be perfect, I'd fail constantly because when I couldn't be perfect, I'd just disappear. So, as far as in the world of health and fitness, just show up. Just incorporate those good foods. Keep eating those good foods. Don't think about what you're taking away. Think about what you're adding. And you show up in the kitchen, you show up at the gym, or you show up in your living room. If you're one of those Beachbody cult members, you put on the damn video, you know? And you just keep doing that. And honestly, if you show up, that effort, that choice to show up, that choice of I'm choosing good, I'm choosing health in any arena, just that choice itself will transform you. They say you can't get spirituality or health by osmosis. I say bullshit. You show up and you do. You let a moment change you. I heard from Richard Rohr that the most ideal spiritual Catholic life is to be so in the moment that an idea, an event, a thing, allow that thing to change you. Allow showing up in the kitchen, allow putting vegetables in your body, let it change you, that you're choosing good. Let showing up at the gym saying you're choosing good, you're choosing health, you're choosing progress, let that witness to you and change you as a person, and stop trying to be so damn perfect. Because if you do, you will fail. Because perfection is fairly cruel, quite frankly, in this life. So I saw throughout getting in the best shape of my life and being consistent with exercise and consistent with putting good foods in my body, that Catholic morality is a guide to perfection. It's a guide to progress and honestly ultimate happiness, not appeasing an angry God. He ain't angry, he's just love. And so it's good for us to strive for those things, because morality is for us. We're not trying to impress God. He loves us just as we are. This is for us. Exercise is for us. Nutrition is for us. Health is for us. So we're not striving to be perfect to please any sort of tyrant or dictator. We're striving to be healthy, and we're striving for perfection, knowing we ain't going to get it to the other side. So don't be black and white thinking yourself. Be a little imperfect. Choose your sins. I choose cussing. I choose crass humor. I choose, those are the main things I choose to be flexible on. I think the media I indulge in, and sometimes I imbibe a little bit in gluttony, not full blown, and sloth, but not to the point where it's a detriment to my health or a detriment to my progress. So with health and fitness, you just show up at the gym, you just show up in the kitchen, and you will get healthier if you just continue to not give up and realize you're going to fuck up some days. You're not going to hit that perfect number on weight. You're not going to hit that perfect distance in running. Just like with morality, you're not going to be the most chaste man on the planet while also being the most cheerless. You got to pick and choose what you're good at, and pick and choose where you give yourself flexibility. So maybe sugar is your sin. So not so that grace may abound, but sin boldly, as Martin Luther said. Unfortunately, he was a nut because he couldn't get this concept. Be imperfect and be boldly imperfect. Just don't be imperfect in ways that are detrimental to you or detrimental to your relationship with God, detrimental to your relationship with your health, etc., etc. So that's the Miles method, man. You bob and weave. We're all kind of shitheads. Be shitheads in the area that aren't going to screw you up. But no matter what, keep showing up. Keep picking up your guitar and playing with the band. You might hit a raw note, but it's jazz, man. You can make it sound good anyways. So that's my 2 cents. These videos are so unprofessional. I'm just trying to put forth some knowledge that works. These are one-take things. You can even hear mistakes in my music videos. That's just who I am, man. That's just who I am. My discipline is in other areas, not in what I'm doing for you. So that's my 2 cents. Navigate your conscience. Figure out what works. Figure out what doesn't work. And indulge a little bit in your imperfections while still striving to be good. Keep goodness and beauty and good ideals in the forefront of your brain. Meditate on those things and strive for them, but don't strive too hard. Be the tortoise, not the hare. And maybe never cross the finish line until you're dead and go. That's my 2 cents. Oh yeah, dig it, sucker. Oh, that's Booker T. Yeah. I love you.